What's up guys, welcome back to ABVFX, and today I'm gonna show you how to create an iron fist effect in After Effects. So let's watch this. So guys, it's a pretty cool VFX in After Effects, so I'm gonna teach you how to create this effect in After Effects. So let's begin. So what we're gonna do, that we're gonna create a new project file first. So go to file and create a new project file, and now we're gonna import it. So double click on it and drag your footage, import it, and drag your footage in your composition. And now I select the part. Okay, 50 frames is okay. Now we split our footage, so drag it here to 50 frames. And now what we're gonna do, that go to 85 frames because there is a perfect fist. So what we're gonna do, that we're gonna select our footage and go to and select our footage and go to our Mocha AE for tracking our footage or our fist. So now it's opening. This is a condition when the footage will re-upload in our Mocha AE. So now go to 85 frames and now we go to magnify and zoom it little bit. Okay, and hand tool to position it. Now we make a track point for our fist. So I gonna render it. It takes too much time, so I gonna speed forward this. So I will come back when it will be tracked. So guys, it's gonna be tracked, so we're gonna stop this there. Okay, now what we're gonna do, that we're gonna select this square and click here and copy the clipboard. Okay, now we go to After Effects and create a new solid and paste it. Go to edit and paste. Okay, now press U and set the keyframes. So we're gonna drag it a little bit forward and adjust the keyframes a little bit forward. A little bit zoom to see the keyframes. Okay, I think it will be perfect. So I go to last frame and see the keyframe, last keyframe. Okay, it will be perfect. So what we're gonna do, that we go and create a grid and drag it into a solid and our footage. Okay, now we go to render it. So now we go to 85 frames and uh, delete the other keyframes that I don't want. Okay, now I'll delete it. Okay, now we go to mute it and create a new solid, and we gonna rename it noise because we put the fractal noise in it. Okay, to type spectral noise and put in our solid. And now what we gonna do that we go to factorial type to dynamic, and the size will be transform size will be 250. Okay, now click on the evolution, so I will set it. Okay, now what we're gonna do that we alt and click this stopwatch and type it time multiply 200. Okay, and click anywhere you want. Now close it. Okay, now what we're gonna do that we hide this and create I hide this also. Okay, now we're gonna create a mask of our noise, so select this and creating a mask. Okay guys, it will be perfect, and now we're gonna see this. Okay, now what we gonna do that we go to our mask, so first we click M, little bit adjustment, sorry, it will be curve, little bit curve from all sides. So now we're gonna select this and mask and feather it, and we go to mask expressions and decrease it. Okay, now little bit adjustment for our hand, that looks good. Okay, it will be perfect, so I will close it, and now we go to pre-compose it. And now what we gonna do that we go open it and just double click on it and import the winds and drag it to up the solid layer, and now click to the luma matte, it will be luma matte, and set the size will be smaller, and it's perfect. So now what we're gonna do that we go click here and go to color dodge and select the effect and color correction curve, select the curve. Okay, now adjust the color, red will be little bit up, and the green will be little bit warmer. Okay, Now the blue will be decreased. Okay, it will be perfect. So now we go to our footage and create a shape layer and make a triangle. It's for our finger and bones. So now we go to effects panel and type blur and search for blur. Select the fast blur and drag it to our layer. Okay, now little bit adjustment for this shape. So what we gonna do that we go to our shape layer and go to uh, transform node, converts. Okay, now go to shape and path and little bit adjustment. Okay, little bit adjustment. Okay, now we gonna blur it to 15. Okay, it's good. Now we go to our main layer and see that it will be perfectly visible. So now little bit adjustment and see again it will be good. Okay, now we gonna create a little bit. The path will be little bit far away. Now we can see that it's not good. Okay, it's really good. Now what we gonna do that we gonna create another shape for our next finger and little bit adjustment. Okay guys, so you can see that it will be perfect. And now what we gonna do that we gonna drag this. So okay, select this and parent this to the tracker. Okay, now I wanna render it so it will be perfectly tracked. Okay, it's take too much time, but it will be perfectly tracked. Okay, now you can see that our hand will be tracked with the pins of the power. And now what we gonna do that close it and we gonna duplicate this layer. So Control and D to duplicate it and select the fast blur and select it will be 10 or 20. Okay, now what we gonna do that we go to select the opacity will be 70 and now we go to our first frame of our footage here. And now what we gonna do that first we go to our work area and trim it. So we gonna trim it. Okay, now we go to the opacity and select the both layer and both composition and press T for the composition, so it will be parented. Now we're gonna select this and go press T for this opacity and select the keyframe, and then go to 91 frames here and select the keyframes. So we're gonna create a keyframes. Okay, now what we're gonna do that we go to first frame and select the opacity 0, and here also 0, so it will be invisible. And now select it and right click on it and easy ease. Okay, so it will be smoothly visible in our hand. Okay, now we gonna select import our anamorphic and drag it so here. Sorry, this is not a anamorphic footage, so we gonna select anamorphic and drag it here so you can see the anamorphic bars. And now we go to adjustment layer, so we gonna create adjustment and now drag it down. Okay, now to effects and color correction, levels, and little bit here. Okay, it's looking good. So now what we gonna do that little bit adjust and select the effect and color correction and curves. Now adjust the darkest and little bit more. Okay, now select the red and up it for making a warmer, and now the green will be just like a S. Okay, and little bit more. Okay, now the blue color will be selected. Okay, now the blue color will be decreased. No, it's not, it's perfect. Okay, now what we gonna do that we gonna create a new solid. So we gonna select a blank area and select a solid black color. Okay, now what we gonna do, we gonna select a shape layer and press Ctrl and Shift for making a perfect circle and make a circle. Now we go to select our mask and subtract it, and now we go to feather it little bit. It's make like a vintage effect in our footage, so little bit more feather. Okay, it's good, so you can see that the vintage effect. Now we gonna render it. It takes too much time, so I gonna forward it. So it will be rendered in a few seconds. Okay, it will be rendered. So guys, you can watch this, it will be perfectly fixed. So if you add some or more color corrections, then it will be perfect like my video. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want more videos, so please subscribe me and also comment. And if you want daily updates about my channel, so please hit the bell icon. Thank you guys, and bye.